road, wind it up and launch it. Boom, baby, boom, rise and shine your light into this day. It's your morning motivation time, and I'm your host with the mostest, Marky Saint. Every morning I'm rising and shining, and this day is no different. Thanks to Saints brand, thanks to my heart from the start. And this morning, I'm just gonna get into it. I've already rolled my blunt, already got my backpack ready to go, and it is our time to go to Red Rock Canyon and change my attitude. See, it's easy when people want to talk about things. Oh shit, let me grab some of this trash real quick, get some of these trash bags out of the way, put it in the trash, you know what I'm saying, get this day going, you know what I'm saying, and light this blunt, because we on our way to my favorite tree in Calico Basin in Red Rock, and the day is going, and I wanted to show people, showing and going and glowing, wanted to show people just how to shine, yo. You know, just how to shine. And remember to get out into the shine. I need my sunglasses there in the car. Even the helicopter's flying over, yo. We got action, bro. We got action. So, you know, I'm sitting there playing on. Your life is going by one day at a time. And every day is a precious day. You need to act like this day has some preciousness in you. And you're like, well, I'd like to go to that tree. There's a beautiful girl that I have a crush on, and she always seems to be going to the same tree that I like to go to for peace of mind and relief. See, I don't know about you, but if you're anything like me, depression is a real thing. You know, as much talent and travel as I got and I do, you know, I don't really process being better to myself. And I'll sit there and I'm calm, right? I can masturbate. I can be on my phone. The whole apartment's quiet. Nobody's there to bug me, but I'm not there to live either. And that's one of the things that hit me this morning. I'm like, oh shit, stuck in my mouth. I want to live. You know, I want to be able to get in my life and make it a reality. And the only way I can do that is by switching up this thing called my mind. See, my mind likes to play tricks on me. And it's saying I'm comfortable, but what I forgot was to explore. You know, I forgot to shine. You know, I had to get this shine on me. I had that thing on me. And I'm starting to feel better. I went and got some breakfast in me before I smoked my weed. This is the first smoke of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shine shit. Hold up, let me get my bag in here real quick. You know, and not for nothing, it takes some effort to glow. To get that glow up and to grow up, we're gonna have to figure it out ourselves. It's not gonna happen for us. We gotta fucking go after there and get our mental health. And I don't know how to explain that to other people, but we got to actually go and grab that bitch by the buck of the hair and let her know who's boss. And that bitch is life. Life is a beach, man. Make sure you surf it. And, oh, I got another half blunt here, too. We'll light this blunt in Calico Ridge. We'll light this blunt right now. And let's just get into this day. Shall we? Ooh, shall we? Ooh, Sherry, I'm on pretty little thing that I adore. Yep. Stevie Wonder, y'all. He's a wonder. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay. Oh, not even in drive. No wonder why it won't start. Okay, let's start our drive. Let's start the drive inside of us, okay? I'm already pumped up. I started singing. I started feeling better. I was all quiet and playing on my goddamn phone, and I was just like, you know what? For once, Mark, you got a half tank of gas. You know, you've been talking about getting out and going into nature. I've been avoiding going to this place because of my ex. I've been avoiding living because of my ex. And because of a sad situation that I just went through, I didn't realize that depression started to creep up on me. To be honest with you, about 4 years ago or whatever it was, I started going to Calico Ridge to get mental health, right? I started going to this place. Let me put this up here so I can smoke. I started going to a place where I could, let me see, I'm driving. There we go. Increase this. Okay. That I can go someplace and get some mental clarity. You know, it's not easy. I don't know if you have a happy place or a quiet place or a place that you do or go or see. Live chat. There we go. Okay, cool. I don't know how to get rid of that thing, but okay. Live chat, man. Anyway, you know, go to a place where I can be free and really be me and express myself openly and completely, but also go to a place where my mind can relax, where I can change my actual vibe. I thought I would just do it this morning. I said, first things first is eat. Got to get some calories. Got to get the body working. Got to give it that energy to do the work. I'm not planning on going up there and doing any hiking. I just want to sit there and chill the fuck out. I just want to fucking go up and relax. I don't know how many people have done that in their lives, to just get up, to go somewhere else and relax. This is a big trick because normally we find ourselves in our first level of relaxing. First level of relaxing is probably not taking a shower, not brushing your teeth, not changing your clothes. You know, that's that first level shit, right? Second level is not going nowhere. Parking ourselves with Netflix, just sitting there going like, you know what? I don't really feel like doing much. And that's exactly what it does. I don't feel like a salad. Okay, well, guess who's not eating healthy? It's your boy. You know, I'm like looking in the house. I'm like, there's nothing to eat. There's like 3 bags of salad gone bad, bro. Like, talk about choosing something else. Oh shit, that traffic to Boulder City is fucking horrendous. I don't want to do that. Woo. You see that? You see that? Oh my god, that traffic on the other side just packed up. And that's what we have to do with our lives. We have to take control of our lives. We have to take control over our feelings because our feelings are taking control over us. Ooh, there's some snow on the top of the mountains. We're headed over there, y'all. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm showing off. I pressed the wrong button. Whoops. The mountaintop, bro. The one that we're all trying to get to. The promised land. Excelsior. You know, that feeling that we are still alive and we're alive for a reason. You know, I lose my reason. I sit there and I go, you fucked up every blessing that you've ever gotten. From beautiful women to beautiful babies. Even my traveling, I somehow find a way to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I felt like the mistake master this morning. And the thing that was happening to me was I was just parking myself. I wasn't in drive, bro. I didn't give myself the ability to drive myself past. Why is this guy in my pocket? Let me like squirrel over to him a little bit. Oh, you want to act tough with your wife in your truck? Got you. Yeah, Colorado. You might want to go somewhere else with that stuff. Anyway, my point being is, I don't want to have to act like I'm happy. I want to make myself happy. It's a big difference, y'all. Being able to reach inside yourself and go, you know what, you little fucker, why don't you go out and do something about it? Why don't you give yourself that sunshine to make yourself feel better? Why don't you just take the little bit of gas money that you got and go somewhere? Why don't you stop masturbating on your phone and put your phone down for a fucking second? Why don't you be you? The real you that's really living and really has time to live right now. I realized I get scared. That's right. Your boy Marky Saint's admitting it. I get scared that I'm going to fuck up again. Yeah, imagine that. That I'm gonna do something that's gonna get me in trouble, so I don't drive as much. God, I love this view. Vegas, baby. Lake Mead, I hope you can see the fucking snow on the mountains. We're headed over there to the Red Rocks. And I felt like I was going to start the show at the Red Rocks, but I wanted to be quiet and peaceful in nature. I didn't want to be on my phone doing the show. I wanted to have some me time and climb a tree. I don't know when's the last time you climbed a tree, but I'm going to be a kid and I'm going to fucking climb a tree at 42 years old, at almost 43, to figure out why haven't I been climbing a fucking tree. You know what I mean? Like, it's time. I used to climb trees back in the day when I was a kid. We used to make the forts and shit. I've always been an emotional kid. And that's why we have to talk honestly about addiction. You know? Addiction might be your level 1 of escaping. Most people don't want to hear that, but it's true. The first thing that you do when you feel anxiety is your addiction. The first thing that you reach for is probably a cigarette, a drink, or call somebody else up because you're lonely. I'm the only one telling the truth on the story, you know? Beyond being lonely, I'm keeping myself solitary. With no one else to go with, nobody calling on the phone, nobody's a real friend, they're probably sitting there at home masturbating on their phone. We could be hiking together. We could be together. We could be enjoying each other right fucking now, but what do? Act more stupidly. Ignoring our friends, isolating ourselves, and keeping up with our routine. For sure that's what we're doing. Let me get this out your ear. For sure that's what we're doing. We are placating ourselves. We are making ourselves so much more stationary than life attends to. I started hearing from my buddy, and he's got, I got a new toy. And he's my Richie Rich buddy, so of course he's in Beaver, Utah. He's at the cabin. They got a brand new fucking snowmobile I've never even seen before. Really aggressive looking machine, and he's like, oh yeah, it's awesome. And it's like, if you had it that way, right? If you had unlimited amount of funds, keep with me now. Where would you go? Now, for reals though, if you weren't worried about money right now, you weren't worried about gas, you weren't worried about your car payment, you weren't worried about worrying, where would you go? And my point was to go to a place that kept me calm. I woke up this morning, like many a morning since what happened to my baby. An unwanted abortion makes you feel unwanted. Makes you feel like you've never done anything right in your life. You haven't done right by anybody in your life. You know, you might as well not date or try to give life again. The most precious thing on this planet is our lives. And I used to scream, I love my life, and now I can't scream it anymore. It's taken it away from me. She's taken it away from me. A decision by another person, and even if my decisions to her were to not make her feel safe, to cheat on her, to disrespect her, I still would have never taken a life. I would have never killed her. I would have never hit her, and I never hit her. But you know, by the time something bigger than you happens to you, by the time you have something that fucks up your routine and fucks up the pattern, you'll figure it out. You will be so thrown by the situation. I was watching the guy talk about it. He's a drug dealer. convicted convict talking about international drug sales. He's always on my feed. But the unraveling. Oh shit, now they pulled me over. Oh shit, now I got a gun on me. Oh shit, now I got pounds on me. I'm trying to bribe my way out of a cop. And he said, say it again so I can add 2 more years to your sentence. You know, bribing a police officer. 2 more years. You know, you think you're being slick. Just like most of us. We think we're so slick. All we're doing is just checking our phone when we get on in the morning. Next thing I know, it's 2-3 hours later of just sitting there waiting for the morning motivation so I can jump up and get after it. That's not very motivating. I mean, if I was watching me, I'd expect me to, I don't know, run 10 miles in the morning and then talk while I jog. I don't know. You know, part of my motivation, let's get some more Moda out here because I don't like those wraps I was just smoking. I brought the Boulder vape pen so I can fucking chief while I hike. I love smoking and hiking. Hopefully I brought my fucking hiking shoes in the back. I think I did. Anyway, my point is that I have to change my attitude, bro. I gotta reach inside of me and do it without purchasing anything. That's the biggest trick of it all, is that you gotta do it without purchasing something. Most of us could be going to the gym right now as I drive past the LVAC, $15 a month. I almost spent $15. I probably would have spent $15 last night on a PC game, my Age of Empires, that takes up all my time and doesn't let me design or do anything, just lets me sit there, smoke weed, and veg out. And I called my best friend and I left a message. I said, I know why you like playing video games. He said, oh yeah, why? And I said, because your ass, because it helps us, not your ass, both of us, anyone, zone out, bro. I just want to zone out, man. I'm having a tough time getting from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, I'm already excited for 6 p.m. because dinner's coming and I got something to look forward to. But these next 4 hours, I'll just whack it twice and fucking watch 2 movies and I'll be happy. I'll play on my phone in between. If that isn't me to the T, if that isn't my regular fucking pattern, bro, I don't know what else is. And to be admitting it on my motivation show really just means more truthfulness. You know, the dirty little secret, right? Saints Addiction's dirty little secret is that I smoke weed habitually, bro. Anytime, talking about addiction, anytime I felt like something was out of sorts, I had to make it right. I'd go grab my pen, I'd go grab my weed, can't even leave the house without it. It's almost damn near on par with my phone. Now, I'm not a big junkie. I'm not injecting weed into my veins. It's never made me steal from my friends or hurt someone to get it. That being said, I still do it daily. I spend all my free money on it, right? It's like, gotta have smoke. And then I'm sitting there going like, what if I invested all those hardworking dollars into my business? Fair enough. What if I spent that video game time on my designs? Fair enough. And that's when it comes down to it. I almost sat there and bought a $15 membership at the gym or the $15 video game that's going to keep me fat. How do I get my attitude to change? How do I make better decisions? Instead of grabbing the ice cream and the pound cake, I need to start grabbing that salad. I put on all my old clothes and they didn't fit anymore. That's right, they didn't fit anymore. And my fat ass is still eating. I got myself some bagels. There's so much taste here. Some apples and some fucking water in my system right now, bro. And I didn't get my first smoke till I got on the show. It's a pretty fucking cool car. Cool car. Yeah, man. That might be my buddy's car. That's why I'm looking at it so hard. I'm gonna have to text him later. Hey, were you getting off Las Vegas? Cool car. Anyway, to show ourselves that we have a different gear. To show ourselves that we don't have to stay stagnant. We don't have to stay on the same genres. We don't have to pull up a video that YouTube suggests for us or the algorithm believes that we need, there's got to be a way where I can get from the balcony to the cliff, where I can get away from my feelings and emotions that were leading me astray. I sit on that. I sit on that in that relationship. They ask for, what more than ask can you give a man? Most of us want peace of mind. The thing I miss the most is her. She didn't have to spit out a baby so fast. The good Lord above blessed us in the time and the way it happened. She threw away the biggest blessing of my life, bro. I sit there in the morning and I go, how did I fuck up so bad? How did I become such a bad individual? I have to close my eyes because they hurt. They start raining and hurting so hard that the tears are like rushing, like I got something caught in my eye. And that's where I'd rather cry. On that hill where I used to walk in the labyrinth every day, manifesting a new reality, bro. I was manifesting something new. I don't know if anybody else knows what that's about, but that's what we're doing here. I don't know if you can see this, but this is what Red Rock looks like. We're getting closer. We're getting closer, yo. We get past this dude who's just going slow for no reason. We're getting closer, y'all. Past the UFC, past Switch, past all of these things, man. Yeah, there's a UFC gym right up here. You see it? That Avante or whatever. Or did I already pass it? I'm not quite sure, but we're getting closer to the mountain. Anyway, almost half hour, 22 minutes. Cool. Let's get this go. Let's keep this show on the road. So, shall we? Let's get this show on the road, literally, bro. Anyway, the mountains are beautiful, so I'd rather cry up there. I'd rather have a moment in the sunshine reflecting on my life, reflecting on my skin, reflecting on my body, reflecting on my... There it is. See, I know it wasn't mine. I was like, did I miss this at the next exit? UFC gym. There's the Apex Center. If anybody wants to work out and do super shit, cool shit, look, they keep wrapping it too. Yep, UFC gym. Yep, all solar, all parking. There you go, Red Rocks. You can all see the Red Rocks at the bottom. I don't know if you can see this, but we're about to pull up. Show out. So anyway, it's Sunday. We're not in the traffic. We're not in the apartment. We're not in front of the computer. We're still smoking weed. We're still crying. We're still having the same thoughts. But I wanted to change my attitude, bro. Attitude of gratitude. Showers. Pools. It's a little cold right now, but even now getting you jog your metabolism, freeze out. You know, being able to reach inside of your mind and just say, we're not going to think that way no more. Shit, I wish that worked. Shit, I wish that worked. For me, in my depression, in my mentality, and the way that my brain actually works, I got to change the scene. I got to get away from the stimulus. I got to find a new pattern, find a new way. I'm almost running at that point. You know, again, flight, fear, or freeze, right? Freezing is, I don't want to Saturday, Sunday, just sit on the phone. You can wait till Monday comes along. Just play on your phone. Just play with yourself and pretend that it's that a girl's going to call you, right? That's where I get at, bro. Sitting, watching other people living. Like, what the fuck kind of pattern is that? And then I get on a different one. Check out these cool cars. This Camaro just passed me by, and now check it out. These guys are... Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's like a cool car, bro. You can't just let it sit in the fucking garage, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to take that bad bitch for a spin. And more than Black Friday to the mall, take her to the mountaintop, bro. Take yourself to the mountaintop. Oh, should have been a whole new fucking... Man, they spare no expense for these casinos, bro. We're paying for that with our hard-earned dimes and our hard-earned time. And that's what ends up happening. We don't really fucking calculate. We're not really calculating what's costing us. It's not cheap McDonald's. It's costing us our health. It's not sitting, it's staying. Yeah, I said it. I was parking myself, bro. I was parking myself. And now I'm less than a half hour away from changing my mentality. I've kind of got to the point that I'm not allowed to bitch if I haven't stretched, eaten proper food, gone out into the sunlight, shined, I gotta stretch, shine, and smile about something. Now, if you've done that, if you sat there and stretched yourself out, not stressed, stretched yourself out. First of all, it's a great stress reliever. It's just amazing that what you can do to make your mind and body operate and feel better, right? You got to do the breathing. So we got the stretching, the shining. You got to get that vitamin E on you, or the vitamin D on you. Before I put that D on you, you might want to get some D too, but that gives you oxytocin, kind of makes you want to just stay in bed all day. Check out this mountain, bro. It just keeps getting bigger, bro. Yeah. Yeah, and you can almost see the top of the white of the mountain, right? See how these cliffs come up? This is Red Rock. It's a national fucking park out here in Summerlin. I've been on the phone for, 27 minutes? We literally left from my patio to the apartment patio, my mom's patio, the world famous fucking Good Morning America using my footage to smoke weed with my shirt off patio, started this show patio, right? This is what ended up happening. You know, these kind of things in our lives where we haven't applied ourselves, right? It's too hard. Did you even try? Had one girl calling up, Mark, you gotta help me with this vector. I'm like, you didn't hire me to be your teacher or professor. I don't teach something that I taught myself. I'm not a teacher of, what's the thing called? Photoshop. And she's begging because she's desperate. And she's stressed out and she's calling on Thanksgiving. And I'm like, did you know it's Thanksgiving right now? I got like 3,000 homeless people in front of me and ain't shit I could do about it or could teach you anyway. Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't even know it was one of the biggest holidays in American tradition. Now, I know she's from Sweden, but it happened. And I mean, they really didn't do nothing, but it doesn't mean that I'm not doing nothing. Doesn't mean that I don't have family surrounding me and that I have to jump up and fix your topic. You need to jump up and fix your topic. That's the whole point of me going in this show and getting on the road and fucking doing this is like, I'm going to go smoke a blunt by that tree. I can just start the show and start philosophizing underneath the show and doing all that, Summerlin and shit, you know? Everything's so perfect. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to just take the steps. Step 1, get off your phone. Even if you got to hang up on me right now in the middle of my life, please, for all the love that is out there, let me take my glasses off. Please get off this fucking phone. It helped me so tremendously to get off of the dopamine and start going towards something. Then I drank some water. Hydrate, bro. Get yourself in some hydration. Do that, and that's facts. That's what our whole body runs on. Third of all, start stretching. Because not only am I about to go on this hike, but in our lives, it's like I'm letting go of my muscle tension and all the stress that I've been going through. I got to just stretch that bitch out, man. Get that thing going, right? Next thing you want to do is fucking hit the go button on anything that you do. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, NASA launch, bitch, I'm out. I'm doing anything but what I am doing. So now that I don't have a phone in my hand, now that I am hydrated and hopefully fed already, you know, now I'm gonna be fucking, and now I'm stretched. I'm ready for a fight, the fight of my life. Now launch yourself into that life. Launch yourself into that fight. Fight for something. Go out there and go, what's the thing that I said I was going to do, and I keep saying I'm going to do it? Yeah, bro. Now you got Saints Addiction. Now you got the ability to say, I'm gonna go chase after the thing that I wanted, because if it was drugs and that made me feel like I wanted them, then why am I not chasing my dreams like I want them like drugs? That's Saints Addiction. I was gonna chase my dreams as hard as I chased drugs. And that was a promise on my heart. You know, from the start, bro, I was gonna slay my dreams all day. And that's what we're about to do. We're about to slay all day. Am I getting off this exit? I gotta get this exit. Okay, I need to slay all day. I need this exit. I see somebody coming up on my right side. Exit only. And we're about to go to Red Rock. Check that out. 30 minutes in, and we're already getting to the fucking Red Rock exit. How fucking dope is that? Man, I already feel better. Not only the show makes me feel better, I think that's why I do it. You know, the Mark Saint that shows up on the show is the guy that I wish was in real life. The guy that's in my real life that's not on the show tends to masturbate too much, feel like shit most of the time. I don't get to talk to myself as positive as I need to, and that's about to change right meow. Look at that beautiful view. I'm about to show off this whole view. So that was the point, is to show yourself the view. Show yourself that you have it within you to make a different reality, bro. You know, it's not easy because it's going to make you sit in your pattern. It's going to make you sit stagnant and just go, okay, this is the only thing that's happening. Everything else that's happening is so bad. I don't want to move, because if I move, more bad things will happen. And I kind of started feeling that in myself. You know, part of the prison condition is that you do condition yourself. You condition yourself to not leave doors open. I don't know if anybody else has done that, but I don't think people understand the PTSD behind an open door. A closed door makes us feel so much more isolated. And it could just be your room, and you might just think, oh, I'm getting some privacy, I'm hiding away from somebody. But it's actually the act of isolation too. So more than hiding, we're isolating ourselves. Look at this fucking, do you see this fucking tricycle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sickle? What the fuck is this? Dude, that's so fucking dope. And I think someone died there. So yeah, welcome to Red Rocks. Look at the fucking trees change. I love watching the trees change. It does something to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just a love for color. Maybe it's the change. I don't know. Maybe you can describe it in the comments below. They keep building out here, y'all. Condos for days, endo for week. There's supposed to be none of that going on. You get these ritzy places in Summerlin, they'll give you a reef right there on the corner. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to give myself some relief. I needed it, dude. My brain needed it. My heart needed it. You know, my body needs it too. You know, relieving myself, not just in forgiveness and not just peeing on a tree, but, you know, relieving myself of the mentality. You know, like your boy said, Bob Marley, free yourself from mental slavery. We need to start fleeing ourselves and freeing ourselves and freeing ourselves and freeing ourselves and freeing ourselves. I got a BMW getting in my shot, but I'm getting closer to the mountaintop. I'm getting closer to this Red Rock. I'm getting closer to a place where I can actually be me and not the old me, where I would sacrifice peace for chaos. I would jump into hypertension and anxiety. I didn't even realize that was part of me. I started looking at things, man, like there's things where I could just argue all day. Some people think that's a good time. Oh, there's some green ones in between here too. I wonder how fast they're gonna change. How cool is that? Wow, this is gorgeous. So, you know, I'm just trying to put my mind, my body in the drive. You know, I had to stare at my anti-addiction blanket, my photos on blankets. To myself, you know, this is already almost December, and I still haven't sold any blankets outside of one for my friend. You know, I made the website, I made the Etsy, I did as much as I could with what I got. That's what's up. And then look, snap your fingers, and now you're in a national motherfucking park, y'all. National park in it. You know what? If it's Sunday, my friends might be out here drumming it. But yeah, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into California. Got it. I might just go drums will go up here. keep telling yourself that. All this free stuff, you can come out here and park and watch these guys play with their that was fucking cool. That was cool too. Play with their electric airplanes. You can come up here and just take pictures next to the Red Rock sign. At Red Rock Canyon, tourist, y'all. You know, there are so many possibilities, you know, and yet we isolate ourselves. There it is. I'm still live. I was about to say, get off your phone right now. You know, get off of it for the life of you so you can get your life back. That's the most important part. I'm still trying to show this off. I'm almost done with the show. I don't know how long it was. Look how gorgeous this is.